this time, we'd like to recognize honorary captains. In a moment, we'll do that. At this time, we're going to have Philip Michaels, a Crater High School student, play our national anthem.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, this live video streaming event of Timber Rock Sports Productions. I'm Aaron Nelson with Chuck Mondale and Danny Canada on camera. That was the national anthem here at Crater High School. We are here at Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Lithia Superstore. I would say game of the week, but this is a match. It's wrestling. Powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. We have the visiting North Medford Black Tornado. And, of course, your home Crater Comets. We're pleased to bring you this game on TimberRockSports.net in partnership with the District 6 School District and our participating community business partners. As always, download the new version of our free app. You can watch Table Rock Sports Network events anywhere you connect for free on your phone, tablet, PC, laptop, whatever that is, wherever you are. We just got a few minutes left here. Chuck, how are you doing tonight?
Doing fine. I really appreciate the servicemen and women in general that are here tonight. I think it's awesome.
And is this a military night? What exactly, do you know exactly what is happening tonight, what it's called?
I'm not 1,000% sure.
And you are honorary captain for the Comets.
Oh, yeah, I think that guy is an assistant.
Justin served in the United States Marine Corps.
All right.
From 2003 to 2007. He served tours.
So some of the military branches honored tonight.
Right.
Justin is married to Danielle.
This guy's as tough as they come when he was in high school. I swear to God. He was tough. Him and his friend Shane Webster, another graduate of here. Two-time state champ.
He was a national All-American.
It's not bad.
He was tough.
3 state championship teams.
He wasn't even that skilled. It was just so darn tough. Good job. Yeah.
This time I have North team captains Fred Rucker, Cole Zoller, and Will Anderson.
And we have servicemen out here. Do we have any service women? I'm trying to look in the crowd.
And Cass Christensen to the center. Thank you.
But honorary captains, they're meeting in the middle of the map.
Devin Cole is our official tonight from the Rogue Valley Referees Association. He flips that disc right there, and whatever color comes up, it's their choice. It's that team's choice at the beginning of the second round. First match at the beginning of the second round.
Yeah, we are starting at the 140 weight class tonight here. Crater will have Kellen Kerrigan, North. Robert, they say Dochier? Is that what they said? Do you know as far as that last name? Or Dosher? Was it Dosher or Dochier? Dosher.
Okay.
all the veterans.
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Now honoring all the veterans.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Nice. All right, one of the top duels in the state going on tonight right here in Central Point, Oregon.
Crater has won the toss. They are green, and they will be odd this evening.
Crater will have their choice on the odd matches. So the first one we wrestle, 140, will be the odd match. That's the number one. So it'll be odd. And we'll just alternate as we go through the lineup.
So how's that work? So I mean, normally you don't start right from the lightest. We're not starting at the 108-pound weight class.
No,
we're starting at 140, and then so we start at 140. We still have to go through all of them, of course.
Yes.
So we'll end with 134, the one right above them.
Yes. Yep. We'll go up the regular lineup from here. Doshier from North and Kerrigan from Crater. Oh, Crater's in their camo singlets.
I would assume they all have those camo singlets. The takedown there.
Doshier throws him right to his back. Kerrigan's in trouble here. And a fall.
That was quick. 18 seconds into this one.
Wow. Doshier wins by fall.
Wow. Some of these, they go every single round, and some they go in 18 seconds.
That's right.
What's the fastest you've seen?
Right in there at like 12 or 14 probably. I see records like that periodically, and they're, like I said, 12 or 11 or something.
It's pretty fast.
He's a good kid from Crater right here. I wish he would have matched up with one of these other North Medford kids, but that's the way it goes. I don't know what this Meek kid's rated, but he's probably... I'm convinced last year that... Meeks ran into a little trouble at the state meet, but I'm convinced that he would have won that state tournament as a freshman.
Wow.
He's a stud. Yeah.
And this is the 147-pound Colby Meek and Oscar Valencia for North.
Oop, that didn't take long.
He had him turned around.
That kid right there is pretty tough.
That was in 16 seconds, so he bested Kerrigan by 2 seconds.
Yeah, there we go. We might be on for a record tonight. See, now it would have been nice to see Zoller and Meeks go at it. See what I'm saying? But
and your Angel Perez.
Angel Perez from Crater. And one of North Medford's better kids, Cole Zoller, at 154 pounds. Angel Perez from Crater. Looks like a sophomore. Not sure what Zoller is. I think Zoller's shoots him out of bounds. Warning green. Just because Zoller shot him out of bounds there.
Zoller, I've been looking that up. I saw that.
Perez in on a single there.
Zoller's a senior.
He's a senior. Oh, he's got Mr. Perez. Got Angel in a bad way down there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish him and Meeks would have matched up. Zoller's working on a near side cradle here. I don't think he's scored just yet, other than a takedown.
Angel Perez, great football season for him this last season with the Comets.
Good.
On defense.
Right.
He's got strength.
Uh-huh.
He is a junior, I believe.
Right, I think Well, good. Looks like a stalemate of some sort developing right here. Even though he's in a pinning combo, you still have to go.
He cannot get out of this one just yet.
Yeah, he already had his back, so he's got 3 back. Makes it 5-0 for Zoller. they're expecting, obviously they're expecting big things from Zoller towards the end of the season, like a district championship and state championship. I would like to say one thing, though. I don't know why North aren't clothed in same uniforms, same warm-up, let's say. When they were lined up there, it just didn't look so good. I don't mean to be negative, but they all got something else on. It just end of the first round, Zoller up 5-0. Just doesn't look very uniform to me.
I see they have the black tops, red piping kind of the shoulders coming down the arms, but then was there, someone else has silver looks like? I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, why not give them what they don't have warm-ups or what? Get them all in the same warm-up, at least looking like a group. I mean, if I see officials messing up, I mention it to them also. Because now I'm all about the sport. I don't even care about winning and losing. It's just about the sport. Reversal for Zoller, 7-0 here. Zoller's got his legs crossed. He needs to elevate that bottom leg to get back. Get back points, that is. He's tough on the head here.
But careful, because he flips to his left, and Zoller's got both of his, could be the pin.
Yeah.
And that's, so got to be careful.
Yeah.
Underneath right now. Perez struggling.
Zoller up 7-0 here. Middle of the second round. Got a count in here.
Zoller trying to bring that right arm of Perez over.
See, the referee holds the points down until it's a different pinning situation or a different situation. Then he flies the colors high with the points.
And that's 9-0 right now.
Yeah, Mr. Zoller's tough. And if I harp on the same stuff, it's because there's only 5 or 6 important things in our sport, basically. So it may sound a bit repetitious, those of the listeners that have been around for a while. And we got potentially dangerous. I always tell this story about these Crater kids. In a state tournament, let's say, when they have a good tournament, they win, let's say, 30 matches in 2 or 3 days. And I bet they come from behind probably 80% of the time. They come from behind.
Wow.
They are so well conditioned, and Haga does such a good job that I cannot believe it. I've thought about it, and I've watched it for a number of years. I mean, everybody can wrestle for a round or so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you can put 2 good minutes out there.
Sure, but you get there late in the second and the third. Break, they're out.
2 seconds left here in the second.
9-0, Zoller.
You can really especially see Zoller's shoulders and arms under that light. He is ripped.
Yeah, yep.
So 9-0 after 2. Crater still up 12-0 after the first 2.
Coach Haga yelling encouragement. Work hard here. Good on the bottom. They do this tilt from here. Oh. Zoller's on a tight waist. They have a number of tilts from a tight waist. 9-0. See, Zoller's got to get the fall. See, his job right now is to get the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the match is already won. He's got to get a fall. Because contrary to popular belief, duels do come down to a point. 1 point, 2 points. Whether it'll happen here tonight, I don't know. But real dual meets are 21-23, 23-19.
Mm-hmm.
A real duel. Sometimes these kind of, at this level, they get out of control. And but Mr. Zoller needs to let him go, try to throw him to his back, because he needs the points. His team needs the points.
He's got him tied up for a good part of 5 minutes already.
Yeah, he's got a good Turk. They call that a Turk when the legs entwined like that.
Just trying to get that last shoulder, but Perez fighting out of it.
Perez doing a good job, young kid. See, there's no reason why this shouldn't have worked out better for North Medford. Zoller needed to get a tech fall or a fall. Now it's 11-0. Remember, he's got to get to 12 if he wants another point. See, you got 20 seconds, and a team point is riding on. See, everybody has a job to do when they go out there. It's either make sure you get the pin or make sure you don't get pinned.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything in between. So this should have been a fall for North. Good
Zoller
effort.
still gets the win.
Both those kids, good effort. That's nice.
Perez avoids the pin but does not pick up any points.
Yep, saved a point or two for his team.
So that makes it 12-4 in favor of Crater. So Perez lasts all 3 rounds. Zoller wins 11-0.
Whoa, Devin. Attaboy.
And now we got Cab Christensen and Griffin Gutches, the 162 weight class.
Christensen's a junior. I think Gutches is a junior also, I think.
I can check on that in just 1 second.
I'm having a little trouble with the clock here. This would be tough. Well, if Crater was in their regular black or gray or something, that would be pretty tough sometimes. Distinguishing between the colors, especially the older I got, the tougher it became.
And even with their shoes, I mean, orange and red, they are very similar.
Right. And when you're only half paying attention anyway.
Right.
Kind of hard sometimes. Christensen comes from a family that one generation ago was a Phoenix family, and they migrated over here, probably for the program, which is understandable. So the deal is in the neutral here, kids have to get comfortable nose to nose. You can't be panicking when somebody gets close to you. You have to understand how to wrestle there. Okay, a little knee tap out of bounds.
And no points on that.
0-0 here. Gutches and Christensen. See, I don't like wrestlers hanging on overhooks. Because when you're on an overhook, he's on an underhook. And look out.
There we go. Now they finally hit the mat.
Boy, see, that was close. See how his hand came up? That was close. Okay, his hand's down now. But see that action when the referee scored it, that was close. Did the offensive guy have control? And was the defensive guy's hand or hands still on the mat? So that was a good call. And those really could go either way. There is a gray line in this sport. Mm-hmm. And it's subjective. A lot of it's subjective, and that's just the way it is. The rule structure, nobody's going to always be exactly thinking the same. I mean, it's like pass interference or holding. Same thing happens all the time.
Yeah.
Gutches riding him tough here, the legendary Gutches clan. Started in Rogue River, migrated to South Medford, ended up at North Medford.
Christensen up 2-0 here with 20 seconds left in the second. Excuse me, still the first. And it was 12-4. They got it at 12-3 right now.
Yeah. Look, there's 3 or 4 different situations for
Danny's saying there was apparently a team violation.
Well, 0 to 8 is 3 or 4. And from 8 to 12 is the next number up. And then 15 is a tech fall and then a regular fall. I think you don't get... See that trapped arm right there? We have to be careful right there. Because if Christensen was to lock up with that trapped arm like that, that is very dangerous.
Yeah.
That's potentially dangerous right there. Uh-oh. Mr. Christensen went to his back here.
He's just an inch away from getting that second.
Yeah.
Nope. Gets out of it.
But Mr. Gus has got him stretched out there. Got to get an arm down. Got to get an arm through. Get an arm through. Get it down. Attaboy. All right. 3 back for Mr. Gutches. Get it 7-0. 1:20 to go in the second round. Cab's got to get his one here. He can't mess around. Come on. Getting back to the things that I usually talk about. Weight back now. We'll watch and see where Caleb's hips go when the referee blows a whistle. Boom. That's exactly what we don't need. We used all that energy to get halfway up, and bang. He threw us back down again. So I tell my kids, come up under control on your own terms, unless time is a factor. If time is a factor, you got to go crazy sometimes.
Yeah, just get whatever points you can get.
Normally, if you're careful and come up, if you have the time, you're better off. Escape for Caleb. Uh-oh. Giving this up too easy on the edge. No. And they're out. Nothing. 7-1 here. 43 seconds left in the second round. 7-1 here. Cab's got to go here. Cab's got to keep this one close. Again, it's Cab's job to keep this score close. Okay, 9-1. Locked his hands. Gutches locked his hands here. So the referee will let it go, and now he'll stop it. Because Gutches locked his hands, and that's a technical violation 1. Technical violation 1, locking hands. See, our job as an official is to relay the action to the crowd in our own way with our hands and our whistle. It's 9-2 here. Come on. Keep wrestling.
4 seconds left.
Short time. End of the second.
So Gutch is going to have, Cab's going to have all the work ahead of him here. We're down 7 in the third now.
I think Caleb took down, Beginning of the third round, 9-2 for Griffin Gutches. See, again, we wasted all that energy. Instead of being careful, coming up under control, everybody freaks out all the time. Their coach is yelling, "Get out of there!" So they're wrestling like he's acting. So, okay, and 1.
We got out of it.
Yep. 9-3 and 2 on the edge for the hometown boy. 9-5. See, 9-5.
Going to work. 9-5.
Yep.
We got 1:33 left.
See, Cab has either got to put a good pinner on him or going to have to let him go. Try to throw him to his back. Well, he's got a good armbar. Wow. Wow. Yep. 1 reversal. Nope. Oh, yeah, reversal. See, that was close to escape and takedown. Gutches leaves 11-5 here. 1 minute to go. Caleb's got to get all the points. All right, another locking. Okay, those penalties go 1 point, 1 point, 2 point, and you're gone. 1 minute to go.
Gutches tired.
Taking injury time, huh? Wow. Good match here, 11-6. Mr. Gutches. Mr. Christensen's got a little brother in the scenic system. It's a good little wrestler. I want Coach Hager to know that I asked Winter to talk up here a little bit with us, and he denied it. He said no, and he said Hager would kick my rear end. So
We don't want that.
We don't need that. No, I don't need that. Okay, 1 minute to go here. Cab should be getting his one. Wrestle. Keep wrestling. Blocked again. Okay, that's 2. Stop it. Okay, that's 11-8. 2 point. So that's the 3rd violation right there.
Gutchis just can't seem to catch his breath here.
Yeah. Reversal. Gotta let him go now, see?
It's a 1 point difference here, 11-10.
11-10. Oh, wow. Young Christensen putting the pressure on him. And they're out. Okay, Cap's got to make a decision now. Do we let him go? Or do we just write him out and go into overtime? Oh, no, we got to score a point.
12-10 now.
Christensen let him up. See, he just tells the referee, I want both up. And he gives the guy points. So it's 12-10 now. Gutchis is leading. 25 seconds left. Caleb working hard there. That's close. That's 2. His hands were down. 2. Oh.
There's a takedown. Now it's tied, 12-12.
12-12. I thought it should be, 12-12 will work. Man.
Just 1 point, 5 seconds left.
Yep, we're going into OT here. OT's good, though.
I mean, he was down 9-2 at one point.
Right.
To come back now, forces overtime.
What did I say about that before? Come from behind matches?
That was exactly what you said.
All the time. See now. I thought it should be 12-11. Because
1 minute overtime.
all right, here we go. 1 minute overtime. Okay, we'll go sudden death. We're starting the neutral. And first takedown or first point, like if Gutchis would lock his hands, but it would already be a takedown by then anyway, if he locked his hands. Let's just take a shot there. Good. Boy, that's a tough call right there. That's 2. Oh, you were supposed to keep going. Okay, he just cost his team points right there.
Why? What happened?
It's a continuation. If we're in this 1 minute, if I throw you to your back, the match is not over. We keep wrestling because a fall might occur. And for that, we keep it going.
Okay.
So he just cost his team a point or 2.
Because the ref's got to wait to decide on what amount of points he's going to give or what the decision will be.
That's right. See, the wrestler quit. The referee did. The referee was surprised that the guy got off him.
But Christensen just said, hey, I got points. I'm done.
That's right.
I'm good with that.
That's right.
But just got off.
In that situation, I mean, the kid probably didn't know. He thought once a takedown was scored, boom.
Mm-hmm.
But it just happened to be this time we were supposed to go a little further. I'm sure Coach is going to talk to him. See, so that's Crater probably won't need it, but that's 3 points they've left on the mat. See what I'm saying?
So they only got 3 for that. They missed that on 6. So
possibly, I think that
if it could have kept going, if he would have kept going, possibly.
Yes, I mean it was probably one of the most exciting matches I've seen this winter. Probably, it was awesome. All right, we got Ethan Miller, North, just scored a takedown, and Ethan Van Horn from Crater. Van Horn's a junior. Now this Ethan Miller, he's from the lineage of the Millers from Cave Junction, Oregon. There's been Millers wrestling in Cave Junction for 50 years. And this is one of them that got away from the coach over there at IV.
This is the 172 pounds right now.
I'm not sure what Ethan Miller, I'm not sure. I think he's a senior, possibly. And Ethan Van Horn is a junior.
Ethan Miller is a senior.
Oh, I see. Ethan Miller up 2-0 here, minute 18 to go in the first. And again, they expect big things out of Miller, actually, obviously. See, no awareness right there by Miller. Works out well. No, nothing on that scramble. Miller riding him hard on top. 172 pounds. Dual meet scores 15-3. Crater.
The fifth matchup of the evening. Started at 140. We will end at 134.
Yeah, Miller on a cradle here, getting points. Ethan Miller. Got a nice little cradle on there. Well, he's a long, lanky kid, that's for sure.
And trying to get on the scoreboard, the John Scott scoreboard down here at the bottom of your screen, folks. Trying to see where I can get the names put in, teams, but North Medford is on the left with the 3 points. Crater on the right with 15.
Ethan Miller has Mr. Van Horn in trouble there. 5 count will give us 3. See how he keeps it and then flies it in the air. 3 back for Miller. And we're out. And the end of the round. Ethan Miller up 5-0 on Ethan Van Horn at 172 pounds. Green deferred to red. Red chooses down. Ethan Miller chooses down. Watch where his hips go. He'll probably, if you can stand up and get away from him, that's fine. But if the guy's ridden us before, talking about bottom work, if the guy's ridden us before, he's ridden us for a week, and he's fixing to ride us again for another month, we got to do something different. So keeping your weight back is the beginning of the process for good bottom work.
And they both stayed down. It wasn't what they went up and went down real quick, as you talked about. We've seen so many in the other matches. They actually both stayed down.
Right.
It's 7-0 now. 7-1. Quick points.
I like to watch the fitness of the wrestlers, how fit they are. What do they look like in the... Oh, there's a good high outside right there. That's called a high crotch right there. Ethan Miller. Wow. Reversal for Van Horn, making it 7-3 with a minute to go in the second round. Van Horn working on some cross arm stuff here. Wow. Holy doodle. I had no idea.
It's painful.
Well, I didn't think this could happen to Miller. Go back. Wow. I don't think Devin Cole is going to stand for that laying down like that. Boom. Can't do that.
He's catching his breath or just waiting to see what Van Horn would do, maybe.
I think a little resting, probably. Van Horn working some arm bars here on Ethan Miller. 15 seconds to go in the second round. Stalemate. 2 fists together with the thumb slightly up is stalemate. When neither wrestler can safely improve their position or give up position. You don't have to do that.
Without dislocating something.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
We've shouted before about how bad it feels to be standing out there. Kid tore his shoulder up over something I could have or the referee could have stopped. It's a bad feeling. The quick little reversal there by Ethan Miller. He's up 9-3, end of the second round.
So we now head to the third. Crater's still up 15-3 as a team.
Van Horn chooses down here, start the third round. Ethan on a cradle. See the referee counting there. See, now it's his job to get up. It's his job to get a fall. And it's the other guy's first job is not get pinned. Second job is keep the score as close as you can.
12-3 now.
And they're out. I see Craig Rabb and Cindy Rabb over there with Jordy right out in front.
I don't know what the rules are now.
Okay.
Don't you pick up one more?
Red got on him wrong here. Devin didn't like it. Oh. Yeah, that right leg is not allowed to touch anywhere in the back there. Ethan Miller throws the legs in getting back points here. See, if you can do this to a guy, you could probably put a half Nelson on him and roll him over.
Yeah.
2 makes it 14-3 for North Medford's Ethan Miller. I don't think Devin's going to go for that laying around out there. Okay. Boy, when they hear Greg's voice, whew. See, now I think this guy's leaving a point on the mat if he doesn't get a fall.
We're under 40 seconds now. Van Horn really fighting.
Yep, doing a good job. 17-3 here. He needs some more back. He needs a fall is what he needs. Van Horn working hard here. 15 seconds left in the third round. 17-3. We're all about bonus points here. That's what those extra points are called, bonus points. 17-5. Well, that's 12. That's an extra point.
And not enough time to get the fall.
Yep. So, it's a good fight there, both those kids. I seen Ethan Van Horn hear Haga and then get to work.
Ethan Miller wins that one 17-5 over Ethan Van Horn. Now it is 184. Owen Burkhardt for Crater. Will Anderson for North.
At 184 pounds. Dual meet score 15-7. Owen Burkhardt from Crater and Will Anderson from North. My sheet says Burkhardt's a freshman. I think that's what it means. Ooh. Takedown.
Yes, yes, freshman. Will Anderson.
Wow.
Will Anderson is a sophomore.
Oh, I see. And Anderson in trouble here. He's got to get his arm through there.
Oh, he's so close to getting that second shoulder down.
Remember, both shoulder or both scapula in contact with the mat for 2 seconds.
Okay, because he definitely has touched it, but it hasn't been for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's a long time. I think they're going to change that. College is 1 second. I think they should just do 1 second. And they should also, for the out-of-bounds rule, they need to go to the college rule. At the high school level, we're kind of confused right now about what's in, what's out, why is it in, why is it out.
What is the college rule?
A college, any body part in, we keep wrestling.
Okay.
Fingertip, toe tip, we keep wrestling.
Okay. Touching the line or actually inside of the circle?
Inside the circle.
Okay.
Wow, he's pretty flat.
20 seconds. No way.
15 seconds left.
Yeah,
Anderson's got to get off his back here. They need some points. Devin Cole down looking for a fall. 2 seconds.
Can't see him from right here, but wow.
Saved by the bell.
He had it right where he wanted him and couldn't finish it.
Red's choice here. Red would be North Medford, I believe. I don't know what's going on there. Who's sure? Red's choice. Red chose down. Mr. Anderson chose down here. Yeah, very seldom is it the Crater kids that fade. Very seldom. Got an arm bar. Owen Burkhardt working on the arm bar. Up. Got Anderson over there.
Here we go again. This looks familiar. That has...
Yeah.
How was that not 2 seconds? That was so close.
3 back.
Whew.
Remember, a 2 count is 2, and a 5 count is 3. So,
Group of kids, I mean, large numbers in the room. Yeah, and they got a good coach. And then all the other programs on down.
Anderson just can barely move down there on that mat.
we got a warning, bottom man. Got Mr. Anderson for laying. We don't ask for much from these kids on the bottom. But again, it's about our sport. People don't want to come out here and see 2 people laying around.
Yeah.
We want to see him. We want to see him go. And a fall.
Owen Burkhart with the pin on 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
Dual meet scored 21-7 in favor of Crater here.
And your Jimmy Jordan.
Jimmy Jordan, young kid.
Another football player.
Oh, Gosh, I'm not surprised. Quite a specimen. Oh, Jordan.
Great lineman for the Comets, going to the state championship.
Nice. Jordan in on a single here. See a back step here, big fella.
Oh, excuse me. Jimmy Jordan.
Oh, Jimmy.
This is Joseph.
Oh.
His older brother, I presume. Maybe
really?
cousin.
Oh.
Probably related.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jimmy Jordan. This is Joseph Jordan.
Joseph Jordan.
The sophomore.
I'll be going. Got the Black Tornado in a bad way with that Crater. See, this is where you have to noodle. You have to noodle. You have to sit there. No, I'm just kidding. I did, though. I mean, if you can't see under there, you can't call a fall, really. So if I stick my hand in there and I run into anything, boom, it's a fall.
Brett Rucker did not like where Jordan's face was.
And a fall.
Jordan, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
On the first, Jordan takes down Brett Rucker at 197 pounds.
And your Eric Adams.
He's now 27-7. Crater.
Dang, I was hoping it would be a bit closer than that. Adams from Crater.
Still got quite a few left.
Yeah.
Eliud Ansaldo for North.
Whoa. Wow. That's a pretty good dump right there. 2-0. Adams. Working on a cradle here. Comet working on a cradle. Wow.
Eric Adams.
And that one was even faster.
Yep.
118 left in the first round. Eric Adams takes down Ansaldo.
At 287.
A little bit more than 2 minutes. He was taking
David Kuyapa and Isaiah Mays for the Crater Comet.
So 33-7 now.
Couple of men out here.
This is as big as it gets, 287. Isaiah Mays and David Fuyava.
Boy, one of those big old paws would ring my bell, I'm sure. Yep, 2. That was 2.
Oh, they are going for it.
Missed it.
In and out, slipping up and down.
There we go.
Fuyava
Wow.
took down Mays with 124 left on the clock.
All right. Good job. Both those kids are tough. I'll tell you that. All right.
At this time, wrestling at 108.
Now we go to the top as far as the lightest, 108 pounds now. It's 33-13 in favor of Crater there on the John Scott scoreboard.
300 pounds of nice.
Adrian Tazzoli from Crater and Estella Gutches from North Medford. Two. Boy, there was some good action there at the last of that last match. See, and we'll go back as an association and we'll look at that and we'll talk about it. We use this podcast quite a bit. Stella Gutches. Tazzarelli. Aiden Tazzarelli. But look how flexible. That's a scary thing with women, how flexible they are.
Which definitely can be helpful in wrestling.
Yeah.
Hopefully prevent injury.
Hopefully. But I know, like what I just saw right there, if that happened with males, I would have stopped it a while ago. Okay, got a caution. He didn't have his left hand on Estelle's elbow. Again. Devin's talking to him. What was the call?
Not sure.
He did something. See, that is, I mean.
Oh, she got out of it.
Communicating very well. Yeah, one for Gutches. Escape. She's got to get her arms out of there. Get your arms out of there, girl. All right, good battle. 2-1. Tazzarelli. Tazzarelli on a shot, and they're out. Two to 1, Tazzarelli here. Still on the underhook here. See what happens. See how she's on the under the arm?
Yeah.
That's what wrestlers, that underhook, that tie-up is what wrestlers die for. Keep wrestling. Nothing. Keep wrestling. Let her go. Oh, watch the knee.
Ow.
All right. Potentially dangerous.
Whew.
Tell you, after fairness, safety is the next most important. Tazzarelli takes Gutches down and cradles her up. Strange kind of cradle there. Getting back points.
Gutches trying to swing out of it.
Yeah, she's caught up in a pretty good and a fall.
Right with 2 seconds left.
Oh.
At this time, wrestling at 115, Lily McMahon and your Ryan.
It's 39-13 now in favor of Crater. So we had the 115. He started so fast I can barely get the clock going again.
Ryan McCarthy from Crater and Lily McMahon. McHone, I'm sorry. McCarty's got Mahone in trouble there. She got off. See, you get up like that, and that's what happens to you about half the time. The guy throws the legs in because you're coming up without paying attention. Okay, blood time red, it looks like.
Ooh, blood already. It's like on the chin's point due.
Uh-oh. And blood overrules injury, I think, or it's the other way around. One of them overrides. Like if somebody's not sure, they'll just start blood, and then like it's a cut, and then they'll go, oh, it goes from blood to injury.
Mm-hmm.
So
Guess it depends. I mean, then she's also holding her nose.
Yeah.
Anyone who's had a nosebleed knows that those could take a while.
Yeah. And it's something about 5 minutes for blood, and then after that it's up to the referee's discretion. Like if somebody's just gushing and they can't stop it, they just forfeit the match or whatever it's called. Because obviously blood is, and we're real careful with the blood.
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy working on some arms here. McCarthy's up 2-0 here. A minute to go in the first round.
This is the 115-pound match.
McCarty working on some arm. Got an arm bar on this right side. Working on a half on the other, it looks like. Running that arm bar. Man. Huh.
It's McMahon and McMarty in the Mick 115.
Yep.
30 seconds left.
Wow. Oh, good job, young lady. Keep wrestling. Good girl. Keep wrestling. That's it. That's reversal.
5-2.
Getting a little outmanned right here. Another reversal for McCarty. What was that? 2 back. 1 illegal. Red did something illegal. So it makes it 9-2 for McCarthy.
9-3.
9-3. Short time. 1-0. Looks
a lot of points in that one. 9.
Yeah.
For McCurdy.
Red's choice. She chose up. It's tough for that young lady. We got a reversal coming here, right into real trouble for Lily. It's at 15-3, I think. Crater leaves the dual meet, 39-13. Fixing to add a little more here, it looks like. Pretty good crowd here tonight. Again, the Crater kid should be getting the fall. And again, it's the other lady's job, the other wrestler's job to not get pinned.
And pinning somebody isn't the easiest thing.
No. And I honestly don't really remember ever seeing a fall, unless the guy quits or something. It's hard to hold somebody down there for 2 solid seconds.
Yep.
You know, they almost have to quit, just about, to get 2 seconds.
I mean, even just putting all of your weight on top of their shoulders, it's really hard. Just laying there going, hey, I'm 115 pounds. Good luck.
Yeah.
They can still wiggle out of it.
Yeah. Technical fall here for Ryan McCarthy from Crater.
And that's 5 points, so 44-13.
At this time, wrestling at 122 for the Black Tornado, Sam Miller. And your Comets, Ryan Hill.
So the 122 pounds.
Yeah. I think the Millers are brothers. I think. This is a young Miller here, I believe.
Ryan Hill, the freshman for Crater. Sam Miller, he is a sophomore.
Couple of young kids.
For North Medford. The two more matches following this one, the 128 and the 134.
Miller in on a single, switch to a double. Scores it right there. Right into back points. Yeah, they need a fall here. All right. Ryan Hill fought off his back there right into some more arm bars. Pretty tough to catch a fall right here. It's because of the situation.
Oh.
He's kind of, see how he's kind of too far over? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about leverage.
Yeah. It's not much different than football or sumo wrestling, really. Ryan Hill in trouble here.
He's got to be centimeters away.
And a fall.
That was 44 seconds into the first. Miller.
This time wrestling at 128, Noah Allen for North Medford and Colton Bryan for your
Makes it 44-19.
Well, I had those two guys. They're probably not brothers. I was wrong. The other guy's on the other team, for heaven's sakes. Jeez, Chuck. All right.
All right, 128. We got this one. Colton Bryant for Crater, Noah Allen for North, and that's it. 134 after this.
Yep. 44-19 Crater in the dual meet.
With North Medford right now down by 25 points as a team. And it's so individual with wrestling, but then at the same time, it's a team. You are a team.
Right.
What are you looking for in your team being down by 25?
You know, in general, I want my kids to wrestle hard regardless of what's going on and to de-emphasize winning and losing. There's a time to worry about winning and losing. And maybe about this level, it starts to make a difference, really. But for the most part, I want them to just wrestle as hard as they can for as long as they can. And whatever happens, happens. Because worrying about winning and losing will deter development quicker than anything. If you're always worried about winning and losing. So it's a hard thing to do, but we have to get them to forget about, just worry about the things you have control of. You know, just like real life.
Because if you're focused on winning, then you could do things technically wrong, right?
That's right, and get away with it or whatever. Yep.
You were just stronger. You didn't do anything right. You were just stronger than the other person, maybe. In
better
matches.
Athlete, older.
So you get the details down right, even if you're losing.
And it's such a difficult sport that one less thing to worry about. And a big thing is the winning and losing. If you get that out of your brain, you're going to develop quickly. But if, you know, the deal is our society has been nothing but winning and losing and first place and first place this and it's always about competition.
The winning will come if you're doing it right.
That's right. If you train and do the things you have control of, you're going to be pretty tough. Beginning of the second round, we got a 3-3 here. Noah Allen from North, Colton Bryant from Crater. .154 to go in the second round. Allen riding him here. Come to their feet. Okay, nice return by Allen. Stay on. Allen wrestling hard from behind here. See, the bottom kid's working hard, but he's just not going anywhere.
Still 3-3.
Yep. Pretty good dump. Boy, see that was pretty close. That was a trapped arm right there, and the guy landed right on that shoulder, on the arm that was trapped. That's a tough situation. See, anytime there's a trapped arm and they come to their feet, it's a danger. I think at that point the referee needs to show potentially dangerous, like hand behind the head, to let people know that it's a trapped arm and I'm watching it. And if anything happens, the offensive guy is responsible.
Even right here, that is, He gets out of it.
Right? Still red here. Even though they're on their feet. Oh, still red because of the body lock. Still red. All right, Noah Allen. Riding hard here. 14 seconds to go in the second round. Colton needs to get away here. 128 pounds. Coach Haig is not happy. I know that. Wow.
No points awarded in that second round.
That was something right there. 3-3, beginning of the second round.
This is the 128-pound class.
Referee checking Red's choice. Noah Allen looks over to Gabe Haddon, head coach Haddon. Coach must have told him to go down, which is probably a good call. We need to get our one when they give it to us. That means usually taking bottom and doing all the things that we've talked about here tonight, like weight back. Just because your coach is yelling, "Get out of there," that's great coaching. Get out of there. Coach, he's strangling me to death, okay? What am I supposed to do?
Get out of it.
Yeah. Oh,
move.
Figure it
do
out.
Something. Yeah.
I hear coaches go, figure it out.
Go where he's not.
That's right.
Just get away from him.
That's right. Still 3-3 here.
Tickle him. Can you tickle your opponent?
You can tickle. Yeah.
At least give yourself a break.
Sure. See, he's got to come up. See, he wasn't under control when he came up there. He just wanted to get out of there, so that was it. He got out of there. He didn't go anywhere. Used up all our energy and didn't go anywhere.
Just to go back down.
Yep. 1 minute to go in the third here, 3-3. It'd be nice if we had another OT.
Nothing in that second round. Still 3-3. There's a good chance we will go overtime in this one.
Noah Allen, 1 point escape. See what kind of fitness they display here. Noah in on a low single here. Got to finish. Nope, and they're out. Good action. 34 seconds left in the third. Four to 3. Oh, nice shot. Boy, that's a deep shot right there. Oh, boy, he's going to score. Oh, they were out.
Man.
They were out. That was a good call. 23 seconds left. I don't think Noah's been warned yet, so he could probably take a stalling call here. With Allen working on the headlock. 12 seconds to go. Oh, boy, that's close. Good fighting. Stay tough. Nothing.
And just waits.
And they're out. Wow, 4-3. Noah Allen, 44-3.
Wow.
Over Colton Bryant. That was a good match. Good job, fellas.
So we went about almost 3.5 minutes without any points scored. Yeah. Finally, Allen scores the winner, the match winner.
That was a good match right there.
So the last one, 134 pounds. Matthew Bolanos and Evan Reyes. Crater up 44-22.
Matthew's been around a while. I know that. I don't know what year he is, but I've seen him for a number of years around here. Got to keep those hips down hard and that leg back. Oh, he already scored it. Okay. takedown for Matthew from Crater. Working on it. Tight cradle. This bad boy's about over. Man. And the fall.
Jeez. That's it.
At 34 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for coming out tonight for our military.
So 50-22, Crater.
The Oregon National
After
Guard.
that final fall there, Matthew Bolanos over Evan Reyes. We're going to take just about a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. We'll wrap this one up. Be on our way. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. There you go. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back. This is your final score here on Table Rock Sports at Crater High School. Crater taking down, literally, North Medford 50-22. Chuck, we had a couple of, I got 3 falls, 4, 5, 6 in a technical fall.
Yeah.
And only 1, that was all for Crater, and 1 for North. So only 1 fall for North, 6 in a technical for Crater.
Wow.
And they won 50-22. So, I mean, as far as dominance goes, it's harder to get much more dominant than that tonight on the mats.
Oh, there's no question about that. Those Crater kids are well trained. They're sound technically. They're in as good a shape as anybody in the state at any level. And it's attributed to Greg Haga and his staff and the support that he gets here at Crater. It's remarkable.
How long has he been coaching?
A long time. I don't know, 30, 20, somewhere in there, forever. He is getting towards the end, though. I know that. So
he loves it, and he's definitely doing something right here with the Comets.
Without a doubt. He's got 7 or 8 state titles. Greg does here. 6 or 7 or 8 or something. But they do a good job. The kids, a lot of kids go on to the next level, get their education paid. So, and now with the advent of the women's sport, there's just as much money out there for women as there are for the guys these days. So it's quite an opportunity for both male and female nowadays.
And it is nice. We have so much as far as the airwaves flooded with football and basketball, and then we got baseball and softball coming up in the spring. So to at least show a little bit of wrestling in the middle of all the basketball, it's a great thing to show you guys and then showcase a team like Crater.
That's right. Yeah. I've always been thankful for Table Rock Sports to work with us and give us the exposure. And so we're truly thankful. Like I said, we use this stuff for our training of the young officials. So I want to say thank you to Table Rock Store, Joe, Brett, and Pete, and the rest of my bosses, I guess. So. All right, thank you.
Did a lot of work. We appreciate you coming out here for us, for Chuck, and with Danny Canada on. There we go. We're on camera. Okay, I didn't realize that. He just flipped it on us, and there we go. We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. Be sure and download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch this. And again, if you're going to use it for any of the trainings, it's a great thing to have. It's going to be archived.
Exactly.
Just pull it up, play it whenever you need to. I'd like to thank David Hurd. I know he was down there for Crater, the athletic director. Always here. He's always around, always involved. Next Table Rock Sports production. I know we got Friday coming up. We'll have basketball right here on this court. Boys and girls basketball. Speaking of talented teams and skill, the Crater girls and boys basketball teams are right there. Top 5, I know, in the state.
Right.
They're
I heard
really,
it's showtime
really
when those guys get together, that's for sure. I'd like to come over here and eat some junk food and watch them, for sure.
2 days from now,
I
we'll
might
be
do
right
it.
here.
I might do it.
It's fun. It gets packed. A lot of energy.
I bet.
Crater really supports their teams.
I want to watch that Biddle kid play for sure.
Well, we'll have to see you Friday night then.
You might. You just might.
Danny and I will be here.
Okay.
Hope you enjoyed this free broadcast made possible by our sponsors' support. And as far as basketball goes as well, we do want to extend our thoughts, prayers, and condolences to the whole Bryant family and everyone involved with the tragic helicopter crash that took Kobe Bryant and the other 8 members of that helicopter. And speaking of basketball, something we definitely got to bring up, and she'll bring it up again on Friday. And wonderful what the basketball community has done with all of the 24-second shot clock violations and 8-second backcourt violations to honor Kobe Bryant's 8 and 24 numbers he wore on that jersey. Again, the final score here on the John Scott scoreboard, 50 for Crater, 22 for North Medford. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Chuck Mondale. Danny Canada on camera. I'm Aaron Nilsson. Thank you for watching, and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.